it's a massive demographic change has happened. The altering of Britain demographically is not paralleled, I don't think, anywhere else. You know, pound for pound, it's a smaller country with a smaller population, obviously, than the United States of America. Why that's happening? Because, I mean, if there was any intention to stop that flow of people, you would stop it tomorrow. You just stop it. It would be easily done, because that waterway has been being patrolled by the Navy and by others, you know, for generations, for hundreds of years. And suddenly it's a free-for-all. Suddenly it's impossible. So clearly, the reason that the small boats and the mass migration is happening is because it's supposed to happen. It's not being stopped because no one wants to stop it, or no one with their hands on the levers of power want to stop it. But again, and then you've got to say to yourself, these people that are on the move are also coming from places elsewhere in the world that have been so messed up by the likes of us, by the West. By these policies of the West, of NATO and the rest, destabilizing, bombing the bejesus out of these places until they're rendered into rubble, and then obviously people are on the move, and so there's a lot of anger targeted towards the incomers. And you think, well, fair enough, because people are worried about their communities being utterly changed. They're worried about the arrival of different heritage, different culture, different religion. You can understand the tensions that ensue. But the people that are arriving are pawns as well. They've had their reality messed up as well, and they're on the move. So, the message that you kind of want to get out there, or the thing you want to get out, is everyone should link elbows left and right with everyone that's standing either side of them, because the problem's above us. It's them up there, that centralising force that's taking the piss out of us. And punching down on us and everyone, black, white, and brown, Muslim, Christian, Jewish, and all of the rest of it. We should all just be setting aside our, the internecine squabbles for 5 minutes and realizing where the real trouble is. And it's because we're being messed with, one and all. No, that's I mean, it's the extent. That's another aspect of the way in which we're being messed with and played with. Group is being set against group. Creed is being set against creed. Colour is being set against colour. We've got all of that going on in Britain at the moment. You think, well, wait a minute. Yes, there are tensions, and yes, there are all sorts of problems that ensue when you mix, people that don't really want to be together, and there's a pretense at integration, which is never going to happen. Yes, these are all absolute problems that are massive in people's lives. But you've got to pull back a bit and go, but who's doing this? Why is it suddenly the case that we can't man a border? Why can we suddenly not control the comings and goings of people into the country, which was done effectively for hundreds of years, and now all of a sudden they say, well, there's nothing we can do about it. They're coming and they're here to stay. And